Hello everyone and welcome back to Alpgalip Travels, and today I'm sharing my ultimate Kaysersberg travel guide from beautiful Kaysersberg France. In this video, I'll show you the best places to visit in Kaysersberg Old Town, a simple itinerary, smart travel tips, local food, and even the exact budget you may need. By the end of this guide, you'll feel fully ready to visit Kaysersberg, and if you have any questions, just ask me in the comments below. You'll also find the best deals to plan your Kaysersberg trip through the links in my description. Kaysersberg is best known as a perfectly preserved medieval village with colorful half-timbered houses and strong Alsace wine culture. It is located in Alsace, France, right along the famous Alsace Wine Route between Colmar and Strasbourg. For visitors, it offers historic streets, scenic views, local wineries, traditional food, and a village full of charm. Most travelers visit Kaysersberg as a day trip from Colmar, Strasbourg, or nearby Alsace villages. The old town is compact and can be explored on a relaxed walking tour in about 2 hours. However, staying 1 or 2 nights lets you feel the medieval village atmosphere much deeper and enjoy very authentic moments. For a detailed Alsace region travel itinerary, make sure to wait for my upcoming videos. Chateau de Kaysersberg sits above the village and offers great views over Kaysersberg and the Alsace Valley. Église Sainte-Croix de Kaysersberg is the main church, and entry is usually free, though donations may be requested. Pont Fortifié is a historic fortified bridge and one of the most photographed spots in town. Maison Brie-Foller is a beautiful half-timbered house that shows classic Alsace architecture from the outside. Hôtel de Ville stands in the old town and is best admired from outside for its historic facade. Notre-Dame du Scapulaire is a small chapel, and entry is generally free when open to visitors. Ancienne Boucherie Publique is the former public butcher house, now a historic building viewed from outside. Fontaine Constantine is a charming old fountain and a quiet stop during a walking tour. Ancien Couvent des Franciscains is a former monastery area, and access depends on exhibitions or events inside. Tour Fortifié Kessler Turm is a medieval defensive tower that reflects the village's fortified past. You can find the best deals to visit these places through the links in my description, and for a detailed best places to visit in Kaysersberg guide, please wait for my upcoming videos. Stroll along Rue du Général de Gaulle and enjoy the medieval village atmosphere at your own pace. Go wine tasting at local vineyards, especially popular from spring to autumn along the Alsace Wine Route. Photograph scenic views near the river cascades, which look best in the morning light. Visit inside the Church of Sainte Croix, where entry is usually free, though donations may be suggested. Explore local artisan shops and small galleries for handmade Alsace products. Taste traditional Alsace cuisine in cozy windstubs, with prices varying by restaurant and season. Visit the Musée Historique de Kaysersberg, which usually has a small entrance fee. Admire the historic half-timbered houses spread across the old town streets. Enjoy the Christmas market during the festive season, typically from late November to December. Relax by the River Weiss near Ancien Lavoir for a calm break from sightseeing. You can find the best deals for activity offers through the links in my description. And for a detailed best things to do in Kaysersberg guide, please wait for my upcoming videos. The closest international airports are Basel, Strasbourg, and Zurich. Then you can take a train to Colmar and continue by regional bus, local shuttle, or taxi. Kaysersberg is also easy to reach by rental car, private car, guided tours from Colmar, bicycle routes, or ride-share services. Getting around Kaysersberg is simple on foot, since the old town is compact and flat. You can also use bicycles, e-bikes, local taxis or Uber, or drive a private or rental car if staying outside the center. Staying in the old town is ideal for atmosphere and easy walking access to all main sites. Budget travelers can find small guest houses and family-run pensions in and around the village. Mid-range hotels and charming Alsace-style stays offer great comfort and local character. For accommodation options, you can find the best deals through the links below in my description. Kaysersberg is more affordable than major European cities like Paris or Zurich. A main dish in a local restaurant usually costs around 15–25 euros, while a coffee is about 3–4 euros. On average, most tourists spend around 70–110 euros per day, including food, transport, and attractions. Kaysersberg can be very budget-friendly with smart planning and simple choices. Bakeries, takeaway food, and casual eateries offer meals from 7–12 euros, and many sites are free to see. Budget travelers can comfortably spend around 45–65 euros per day, especially since public transportation in the village itself is free and walking is enough. You should try traditional Alsace dishes like tarte flambée, choucroute, and bekkeofe. The village also offers local wines, cozy wind stubs, some vegan-friendly options, and a few fine dining restaurants nearby. You can also find good value food tours, and you can get suitable prices through the links in my description. Kaysersberg is great for Alsace wine, local honey, jams, and handmade ceramics. Popular souvenirs include wine glasses, Christmas ornaments, and regional food products for gifts. Bargaining is not common as prices are usually fixed, especially in artisan shops. Nightlife in Kaysersberg is calm and relaxed rather than party-focused. Evenings are best spent in wine bars, cozy restaurants, or small cafes with local atmosphere. At night, walking through the quiet streets and enjoying a glass of Alsace wine is the main experience. Kaysersberg Christmas markets are small, cozy, and very traditional. They usually take place from late November to December and focus on local crafts, food, and wine. Visiting during this season feels magical and is perfect for a relaxed winter village experience. One full day is enough to see Kaysersberg, but staying one night makes the experience more relaxed. Wear comfortable walking shoes and bring layers, as weather can change quickly in Alsace. Kaysersberg is very safe, even in the evening, with a calm village atmosphere. Locals appreciate polite greetings and quiet behavior, especially in small shops and restaurants. The best time to visit is late spring to early autumn for mild weather and clear skies. Christmas season is also special, with festive markets and decorations in November and December. France uses the euro, French is the main language, and Schengen visa rules apply for most travelers. Tipping is not required as service is included, but rounding up is appreciated. For mobile data, Yesim eSIM works well, and you can find special prices for my viewers through the links below. Useful apps include Google Maps, Trainline, and local transport apps for Alsace. A common mistake is arriving late in the day when tour groups make the village very crowded. Kaysersberg is absolutely worth visiting and feels even more beautiful in real life. I highly recommend it for couples, families, solo travelers, history lovers, wine fans, and photographers. What I loved most was the medieval atmosphere and calm evenings, while the only downside was how busy it gets during peak hours. My honest advice is to arrive early or stay overnight to enjoy the village at its most peaceful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube videos for more travel guides. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments here or on my YouTube videos, and I'll be happy to reply and help you plan your trip.